Yo.
I know this girl, her name is June. And she wants to fly me to the moon. She said she'd come and give me some goose spoons. How do you do? Lot dot ba da 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 do. Tell you motherfuckers, yes I'll choose. That is wax, that is dude. My name is Illy and how do you do?
I mean, it's Duvioso on the MIC.
C.
Can't fuck with that nigga D. You can't know what we gon' do, and I don't know what to say, so I'ma flip it to you.
You is me. I'm Illy.
Hey.
What? Call me Illa D. I rock these streets, all these streets, and then you know I give these fiends all these treats. Now what's that? Time I tax.
Hey.
I'ma pass the motherfucking mic to Wax.
And I pass it back, cause you know I had to do it, that I moved the sack.
Super size,
Hey.
right before your eyes, I said super size. She can suck it till it rise. When I'm coming you, I know looking into your eyes, and I wanna come back and then between your eyes. When I get it, then you know I'm coming super size, right before your eyes. Pass the mic to do, make it right.
It's that nigga T-U to the V.
V.
Can't fuck with me. Or you. That nigga Wax or Illy too. Can't fuck with the crew. You don't know what the fuck we came to do, but we came to rock the mic through and through. I came to pass the mic to the nigga Wax. It's why the accent like a battle wax.
And got shit that'll blow your back. And you know I'm coming through, never move the crack. But I move them sacks and I like the smoke. Motherfuckers get it, and the niggas are jokes.
You niggas make me laugh, nigga make me cry. Keep fucking with me, you will die. It's the nigga D-U and the nigga Illy asking why?
I mean why DWI, and I'm coming straight right before your eyes. Super size, right before your eyes.
Super size.
Right before your eyes. Super size. I said right before your eyes.
Right before your eyes.
Welcome to DWI episode 31. Let's get it, fellas. Episode 31. That number is synonymous and significant for two reasons.
Why is that?
One, my baby brother Jamel, he wore that number, man. So you know what I mean. Shout out to my little brother G, man. You know he ain't the baby, but he was my baby brother, man. And he, you know I love him. Your legacy will definitely live on through us, through me, through your family. You know what I mean. Everybody who loved you, we definitely gonna keep your name ringing. And the boy AC Earl. AC Earl. AC crooked letter Earl. That's what I said when I seen him, man. You know what I mean. That was that guy, man. You know what I mean?
For sure, man.
Aaron Corbin, man. He was one of the dogs, man. He definitely would have been down with the DWI family, man.
Right.
I feel like he'd have definitely been an extension, spreading this shit all up through the Berg and Allegheny and all that.
Right, so rest in peace to both of them, man.
Right.
Y'all are both missed.
Dearly, man. Them guys, man, I could tell a slew of stories about them both, but it wouldn't justify their existence, not by one meaning, man. So shout out to you both, man. Like my boys Duke said, man. You know, may y'all's legacy live on. But first, I'd like to get off by saying I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. We thank you guys, our followers. We went out and got a lot of positive feedback on the show in the community yesterday, fellas. It was the car cruise, like we said in the last episode. So we was able to really get a good positive display on who's watching, who's skimming through, who's flipping through. You know, we don't want y'all guys to sign up for like a lifelong subscription to the show unless y'all really want to, and then that's what we want. But at the same time, just come through and see what we talking about. You know, it ain't gonna be nothing negative, I'm telling you that right now, but it's gonna shine a light on something positive, and that's us, that's you at home. That's the people that make this whole car go, like we said in every episode.
Right.
You know, this is a hard thing in this rat race, Wax.
It sure is.
So if we can make you laugh throughout the process of living, just give us a little peek. And while we're at it, man, I need them to do me a couple favors, Wax.
Yeah, what's that?
That's like, share, and subscribe. That's 3 things that wouldn't cost you a dime, dude. Now, if we was over in one of those Middle Eastern countries, it might cost you a sheep or a little bag of rice.
A goat.
You know what I mean? Or 1 fish, 2 fish, 20-pound rice. You know what I mean? Like that boy was up there eating that shit in there. 20-pound, 5-pound, 6-pound rice. Remember he ate that shit?
Hell yeah.
It might cost you a couple dollars over there, but it ain't gonna cost you a dime. So please, do us a favor and do yourself a favor, because we coming to you live every time with new information that's for you and for your soul. So that shit was amazing, y'all.
Yeah, I had a good time, man. I had a really good time. Like it's just good to see the community out just having fun. White people, black people, everybody just enjoying themselves and shit. You know
Definitely.
what I mean?
It's a melting pot.
Right.
What about you, Wax? How was you feeling yesterday, man?
Man, I'd love to see everybody come together and, you know what I mean, just the community coming together and interacting, man.
It was a
You know what I'm
humongous
saying?
turnout, man.
Right.
For sure.
It was one of the biggest ones I've seen yesterday in a long time, man.
Yeah, it was one of those ones to remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I seen a lot of generations there too, you know what I mean? Some family members there with their kids and their kids' kids.
Right.
That's something dope to see in our lifetime.
Right.
You know what I mean? More generations enjoying what we grew up remembering as some of the best times of our lives.
Facts, man. The cops wasn't tripping. I think I only seen one person get a ticket if he got that. You know what I mean? There was no fights. Everybody got along. It was a good day, man.
Right.
It was a beautiful day, for sure.
It was nice out too. It wasn't hot at all. It was sunny. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. When did that happen?
Right.
Never.
Right. So it was nice.
It was. Do you fellas think it would be possible for Ice Cube to classify yesterday as a good day?
It sure was.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one thing we should have put on.
Right.
As the sun set and danced across the skies, I like to say, had that motherfucker on the ride out. Like
Right.
that. I mean, we came, we saw, we delivered. In that case, and they did. I'd love to send a shout out to the whole community, even you guys that came from far and wide. Y'all are what this thing's all about, because if y'all don't come to it, it's just a show that just exists without the people that's showing love. So thanks for showing up and showing out. There was a few times where we was able to get the new segment started.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And I'd
For
like to
sure.
say that was dope shit. That's coming out of your brain and shit. That was pretty, I thought it was a pretty positive outcome as far as the response that we got in the community for them getting interviewed on the spot like that.
You're right.
Right.
So, I'd like to appreciate you on that for that little segment there, because it definitely came out of the brain of Wax, you know what I mean? And we're going to get to that in a little bit here. But
They were saying something. There's like a little Juneteenth celebration coming up. I think that might be next week. And then there's like a all school reunion, so we might be able to bring that to y'all too.
yeah, we got a lot of different things that we can ready to bring to you. As a matter of fact, we can ready to show them to you right now, so stay tuned.
Appreciate y'all all the time, bro. All the time.
Thanks for that.
Man, what's going on?
How the question going?
Yo,
Where are you going?
podcast, a lot of you. We giving you the real, they're giving you the real, and it's honest, man. Like, join, let's do this thing big, man. Let's do it big and blow them up, man. Let's glow up. Let's glow up a little bit. And I love them, man. These are my people, man. But I'm telling you, it's real.
It's going down on here. Y'all see what it is.
Forever, nigga. You know how we get down, Wild Style forever. Hey, we here at the Car Crew, represent. Hey, everybody come through, holler at everybody. See your fam, nigga. That's the only time of the year we get together, we can celebrate. Other than that, it's chaos.
Yeah. All right, G-Dub. Good luck, bro.
Love you, family.
Good luck.
Love y'all, man.
Love you
Hey,
too,
hood
bro.
forever.
No doubt, man. Fucking hood legend, man. Motherfucker can jump 6'9". Timber motherfucker head.
Your hoes ain't safe. Your hoes ain't safe. There's some of your hoes ain't safe. You better wrap them up, motherfucker. Yeah, Bobby. I'm coming.
My man.
2024, baby.
Man, always. Much love, man. DWI exclusive.
Fucking truck yet, bro.
I know it. Here with two hood legends. That's Bugs. That's whom? Bugs, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you got going on, man.
So Lil, I run the wood trap. I do photography on the side, flip houses.
Okay, Coach who?
Real name's Kevin. Coach Beer Falls basketball. Just work on the side, coach t-ball, work with the kids.
No doubt. Now, I got a couple quick questions. We're going to keep it real brief, just, showing some love on the Car Cruise Day. I got three questions. One, what's y'all's favorite car down here?
My favorite car is 96 SS.
96 SS. What about you?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't even pay attention to
All
cars
of them?
like that. I just like a nice one.
Two, where's the best spot to get some grub at down around here?
The gumbo spot down there, the gyro smells good. Yeah, I'm gonna test that gumbo out, and I just got a gyro, so we double dipping.
And three, what really these bitches want from a nigga?
Money. I don't know.
All right, you heard it here first. DWI exclusive from two hood legends at the Car Cruise 2024. Let's get it.
Veteran down here.
All day.
G.
Say what up, brother. Say what up.
It's a
Beaver
DWI
Falls legend, man.
exclusive.
Cool bird.
You already know.
All day.
Hey, cool. I got two
Alert.
questions to ask you. All right. Hey, so how you enjoying the Car Cruise, man?
Oh, man, it's nice out here, man.
Got the grandbabies and stuff out here.
Kids out
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
See everybody I ain't seen.
This a hood legend. Cooley, Cleckley, family's name rings bells down here. WDWI fam. You got who's this little one with you? You know I got
My
the
grandson right here, man.
Okay, all right,
It's
little
the
one.
next generation.
Each
It's
one
riding
teach one.
out here.
Each one teach one. No doubt,
What's
man.
up, Scrap?
And the second question is, what's your favorite car out here?
Man.
And I know you're a
It gotta
car
be
guy.
like, either the new Hellcat or the 70 Chevelle.
Let's get it.
Put me in one of them, any of them.
Let's get it.
Setting up a GoFundMe.
Much love, Lurk.
All right, love y'all,
doubt,
man.
man. Love
All
you too.
day.
This is my little cousin, C.E. Thornton. That's Carl Thornton.
That's what I was
For those of you
saying.
that
What
don't
up?
know.
What up?
Let's get it.
Big D's.
Young Carrie, you better say that shit. You better talk that talk.
My bad, man. That's just how we doing, man.
What's up, man?
But
Don't do that.
I got 3 questions for you.
That's terrible.
What's your favorite ride down here, man?
Drop top caddy.
Okay.
It's probably like a 63 down there, red.
63 caddy? Okay. What's eating spot down here you would recommend?
I always get Athens. Gyro.
Okay.
Going gyro here.
And third of all, and I mean this for you at home, I need y'all to help my cousin answer this question if he can't answer it himself. What really is it that these bitches want from a nigga?
Me and you know.
Okay.
So we'll keep it there.
Okay.
Find out your own way.
Okay, my nigga. Hey, that's a family thing. Love you, guys.
You did.
I mean,
All right, I got y'all.
What you, bro?
DWI exclusive.
Okay.
Showing love to everybody in the community. You know,
Love you, cuz.
beer falls, love.
cousin. You know what? We sitting here with my cousin Kathy Brown, live and in town. So I got 3 questions for you, cuz.
Lord, go ahead.
How you enjoying this car cruise this year?
I'm enjoying it. I haven't been down here in like the last 5, maybe 6 years.
Okay. All right.
It's good just to be down here and be out.
Okay. 2, what's your favorite spot to grub at?
Oh, my favorite Sal's restaurant tag.
And what's your favorite vehicle?
Favorite vehicle? That's a tough one, but I'm a Cadillac. I grew up in them big ones. You know?
Okay. All right.
Cadillac.
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. DWI exclusive. You heard it here first. That's Kathy Brown in town. Let's get it. I'm sitting here with my man Gator. He got his baby down here at the 2024 Beaver Falls Car Cruise.
That's right.
I got 3 questions for you.
3 questions.
What's your favorite spot to go grub at in this car group?
The funnel cake man.
Okay.
Fried dough man.
2, what's your favorite whip down here?
Cybertruck, Tesla. Y'all gonna see it in a couple paces here. Real nice piece of machinery.
Okay. And 3, who got the best podcast in the land?
DWI.
Let's get it, my man. Gator, I appreciate you, baby. No doubt,
Yes,
man.
sir. Hey, this is Beaver Falls Reunion Committee. We down selling these blue t-shirts for an event down 2nd Avenue next weekend. Come down, there's gonna be food, there's gonna be youth basketball. We're gonna have all kinds of events for the kids, the bounce house. So come on down, support the Beaver Falls Reunion Committee. We're having our reunion, our 2-year biannual reunion in September. Dinner dance, picnic, and a meet and greet. So come on down and help us celebrate.
Tell me what it is that these females want from a nigga. And I want to hear it from the female perspective.
You gonna put me on blast?
I want to know.
A good, stable man. A man that's gonna go to work, take care of his family, provide, not cheating. You know what I mean? That's
too much
important.
to ask
You know what I
for.
mean? That's what you should want at your old age.
What's the #1 podcast in the land?
DWI, baby.
Let's get it. Let's get this money. We're sitting here at the car cruise. I got my man Uncle Scott in the building. Hey, what's your favorite place to eat at during this car cruise?
Athens.
Oh yeah? Okay. What's your favorite meal to get?
Greatly.
Wrigley's. Okay. What's your favorite vehicle out here? Hellcat, Dodge Hellcat, nice. And 3, what's the best podcast in the land?
DWI.
All the way from Witty Productions. Now, I got 3
What's your favorite spot to grub at?
And Beer Falls?
No, at the car group.
Oh, man. No, they got a nice little steak and cheese joint. I like the gyros down here at Athens. I mean, it's always a classic.
No doubt, man. So, third question. What is it really that these bitches want from a nigga?
They don't want it. They just want white men to take care of them.
That's it. You heard it here live.
All right now.
My man.
Shut your ass up. Silly as hell.
Yo, tell me that wasn't crazy, man.
Right.
And that's just a little sample of what we gonna be bringing when we go to events like this. You know, it's a DWI exclusive, so we one of the ones that want to bring a highlight to the good things that happen, opposed to the news always bringing what happens when people get together. Like, we can have positive interaction with each other. What that's called is positive coexistence.
Right.
That's what I feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? On a scale to where there was a lot of people there.
Right.
I know those vendors made a lot of money, because when we went down to Athens, bro, I seen 3 legs of lamb sitting up there.
Right.
And then them things was halfway gone.
Right.
So I know with each shaving on them joints, man, that's like $5 a clip. Like shit,
Right.
slap, sleep. And them joints was huge when they went on there.
I definitely took a gyro home.
You already know.
You know it.
That's what I was getting ready to ask. I was like, what's y'all's like favorite like joint to grab down there, man? Like, because Athens is a staple. Like, you gotta get you a gyro.
You have to. And they make them different that day. I don't know
feels
what
like
the fuck
it.
it is, man, but that tzatziki sauce, that got a little step in it. They stepped in that motherfucker a tiny bit.
Right.
You almost want to say Mrs. Apostles put her foot in that. That's what you almost want to say that, but you know what I mean? We don't know how the Greek culture and take
Right,
that.
that should like be disrespectful.
Like, I would never put my foot in nothing. Like, you know, and shout out to the Apostles.
Right.
Gus, if you watching this, man, it ain't nothing but love, man, because we're definitely trying to give you some advertisement on a day-to-day basis and in events like that, man, because it was definitely fire and it was delicious to our souls. So we appreciate that there. And if you don't know what we're talking about Athens, 7th Avenue, Beaver Falls. Go down there and treat your palate to something real delicious coming out of, you know what I mean, good old Beaver Falls here.
What else was y'all grubbing on over there?
Listen, I will say this. I can't eat them like you do and you do, because y'all both had double fisted yesterday, double plates. Them fucking funnel cakes. Them some bitches is lullabying me to sleep with each bite. You know what I mean? When I eat them motherfuckers, I get real tired and shit, and I couldn't get tired on the block, man. There was too much going on, man.
Shit, them shits give me a little bit of life, even though on the back end, it's not good. But
when they get to talking about it after everybody leaves, like, all right, okay, take care. What the hell was you thinking about? Right.
So, but I had me a funnel cake or two.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. That's your right to exercise your palate to enjoy deliciousness, bro. So, you know, shout out to the funnel cake people.
Right, because it's like we only get it like once a year.
And it's
you
a
know
treat.
what I mean? I had to grab like one of those sandwiches down there too, man.
Yeah,
you know
with
what
the
I mean?
peppers and shit.
Yeah,
Peppers and onion joint.
smacking.
Okay,
Smacking.
no doubt. Oh, and I got a question for y'all too. What's y'all's favorite? What was y'all's favorite vehicle up there yesterday?
Let me start off by saying I'm going with the Cybertruck.
Okay,
That shit was hard. It was dope to see it in person. Like how like the angles on it was crazy.
Right.
Like it was dope.
And just the fact that like as soon as you seen it, like everybody was like flocking to it, because it's just something different that you never seen. It looks fake.
Yeah,
it don't even look real. But my favorite one was the shit that Ellie drove down there, the Hellcat,
Ooh, yeah.
that lime green Hellcat. Y'all seen it on the clip?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was cold.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed that motherfucker. It had a lot of steam underneath them motherfuckers in the hood, man.
Yes,
a lot
it
of
did.
ponies, man.
Right.
Them ponies was up under that motherfucker like Budweiser horses. And I enjoyed it. I respected it, man. I ain't put too much gas to the pedal.
Right.
But there was a moment there that I had to, But you seen it in the clip, so it is what it is, man. And we had some fun, man.
You should have had some ponies under there.
Yeah, man. It was a jailbreak. Not that type of pony, man. Hell yeah, you looked at that hood, the pony, that was all under there. I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? It was like nothing. And then get back into like pony, you know what I mean, into their regular stance and shit. Like, son of a bitches. That clunk, The hell y'all doing?
Bachelor.
That's that shit though, man. Them ponies was melting that shit. But yeah, man, I enjoy myself personally. I like the Hellcat. I like a lot of Dodge products. There was a TRX down that some bitch, man, that was sitting on dualies.
Right.
I ain't never seen no shit. And it wasn't like it was a dually as far as having the tires together like this. It was 1, 2, and then the third tire was behind the second one.
Right.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That looked like a fucking monster and shit. Like, there he is. Like, that motherfucker looked scary, man.
Right. Yeah, that
so
was cool.
I enjoyed that. But I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Me being an 80s kid and enjoying the movie Back to the Future, that DeLorean wins it every fucking time.
Right.
Every time. And then they got it hooked up like the Marty McFly joint. Right. So much respect out to the motherfucker that owns that DeLorean. I'd love somebody in the comments to tell me who owns it so they can see this and see that we sent a shout out.
Did we get a picture of the DeLorean?
We didn't.
I saw it like on the way back. I'm like, fuck, we should have took a picture with that bitch.
I know, but then here's the thing. I'd have took that motherfucker serious and went and got 17 charges that night for theft because I'd have been like, I'm going back to 97! I'd have hopped to that bitch and tried to get it up to 88 miles an hour knowing that the governor's shot on there and it only does 40. Right. He got enough fucking energy to like reverse it off of the ramp and put it into the motherfucking spot. I'd have got caught by the time I got past Rite Aid and shit. They'd have had me like pulled out like they do on Grand Theft Auto and shit. They'd have raised those damn suicide fucking Lamborghini doors and fucking snatched my ass out.
He'd have got to 85. You wouldn't have made it to 88. You'd have got 85 miles per hour and they'd have been on you.
Where I could see the lightning bolts get ready to fucking come underneath the tires like and I'm like, and that bitch would have like shut back down and shit. I'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd have still been here in trouble. Straight up. I ain't even mean to go there, but that DeLorean does something to me, y'all.
Right.
Y'all know I'm a sci-fi buff. So shout out to Back to the Future and Steven Spielberg for his genius on fucking making that come to fucking real life.
Right.
With that being said, man, Car Cruise was a success. Shout out 2024 Beaver Falls Car Cruise. We're definitely waiting until next year because we're gonna have definitely more shit to bring to you. And the Car Cruise was a success.
Yeah.
So I hope to God that like we can continuously do this without no, problems and just keep moving forward in a positive aspect, man. It was what's up, man. Definitely. Right. So moving forward, I just wanna definitely capitalize.
Ooh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
All good. What's
I was
up?
gonna say first and foremost, who you guys got tonight? Dallas and Boston are playing. It's game 2, and Boston is up 1-0. So
It's in Boston too, right?
Yeah.
I think I still got Dallas winning it. But at the same time, like I said before, like I wouldn't be surprised if Boston wins it all too.
Yeah.
I think they're a better all-around team than Dallas, but I just think Dallas got the two players that are better. So it's going to be team versus player. But I still got Dallas winning it.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially this one. I think Dallas is going to win this one.
I feel like Dallas is going to win the whole thing, but speaking for tonight, Boston might win this bitch, man.
Right.
We're adding the Boston Gardens.
Right.
Not too much shit happens for the opposing team when you go to Boston. Except heartbreak and headache. Because you're going to be wondering why this game is so fucking close.
Right.
I can guarantee this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. It's a great series.
I'd probably say Boston's going to win tonight. But I got Dallas for the series.
Right.
Because they're in Boston, man. It's hard to go in that fucking garden and come out of victory. Look at Mike. Look at Isaiah. They'll both tell you it's one of the hardest games they've ever played going into that Boston garden.
Right.
Yeah. So tonight, I feel like Boston's going to pull.
What you think, Wax?
I think Dallas is going to they have to steal one in order to because if they go down 2-0,
right?
You know what I mean? They're going to be in trouble one way or another. So I feel like I'm going with Dallas tonight and Boston. They win tonight. It goes 1-1 after tonight.
That's crazy you're saying that because you yourself has witnessed a lot of games that we had to go to Boston for whatever reason, whether it be mine, dudes, or your team. And they never fair in Boston. So for you to say that it's going to go back and forth is crazy, bruh.
Yeah. I mean, truth be told, I didn't think Boston was going to win the first game.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then I started paying attention. Plus, also, I've been terrible with predictions this year. So.
And I feel the same way about myself, but I feel like Dallas isn't as high octane as far as fan base as Boston is. Right. They're just not. Boston has them motherfuckers like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, they go crazy at the ref.
Right.
Like, it's one of them ones.
And they'll slide a few N-words out there at you. They don't fuck around
to make you play better.
Come on, you monkey, let's go. Like, wow, this shit is still happening in Boston? Like, and then they look at the ref like, boom.
So that's this game, and then they play again on Wednesday. So, they play again on Wednesday in Dallas. So So I got Dallas winning that. I got Dallas winning both of those. I got Dallas going up 2-1 going into Friday's game.
Yeah. That's what I'm going with too.
Right. So hold on.
Because the Celtics kind of beat the shit out of them in the first game. So they got to get them back.
Right.
You got them winning tonight and the next game?
Yeah. Dallas.
Well, both of y'all need to give me the fucking number to your doctor so he can prescribe me what the fuck y'all got. There's no way they're pulling that bitch out. You want to put some money on it?
No.
Because I'll put a little money on the Cubbies.
I don't give two shits about either.
I don't neither, but you're talking some shit that you was there too.
That's not unbelievable.
It is in Boston. You watch.
Boston has been beaten in Boston before in our lives.
Not saying that they haven't, but not many times.
They had Bird and shit and KG.
I'm not saying all of those old school Boston teams. I'm saying throughout history, them motherfuckers don't play when they do come in. They're like fucking crazed New York fans, man. Them motherfuckers, like when I sit there, look at the ref and say boom, that means watch your car.
You still gotta play.
Okay.
The crowd is the crowd. But
imagine somebody coming through like, hey, ref, you still drive that 1998 Chevy LeBaron?
Listen, the players gotta play. The crowd is cool. The crowd can boost them up a fucking fraction. But if you ain't got the players, it don't matter. So the players gotta play. Tatum and Brown gotta play.
I'm not saying that they don't. All I'm saying is I don't want to be a ref out there calling a fucking shot and then some little guy comes through like, hey, how's Sheila and the kids doing?
Right. I gotta say Porzingis was putting work in last game too. That surprised me. I was like, man, he's out there balling like like he does that shit. Like. But I mean, it's gonna be a good series.
It's gonna be real interesting.
Either way. With that being said, do you guys? I mean, switching from like NBA to women's basketball, do you guys think Caitlin Clark deserves the hate that she gets right now?
I don't.
No, I don't. I think it's the WNBA like cannibalizing itself. Like you finally got a player that is generating people to watch, and then it feels like they're jealous. I know women will be like, they hate being called jealous and all of that shit, but like it just feels that way to a guy.
Definitely.
We look at it as like, why are you hating on this girl that y'all got what's it called? Chartered flights now. Y'all got
private flights.
Yeah, y'all got private flights. Y'all staying in like 5-star hotels now when you wasn't last year, and it's pretty much because of her. And then other people have helped, like Angel Reese and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't understand why shit on one person and treat her like that when like she ain't really said nothing in the media about nothing.
She's helping the WNBA be taken more seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
On a revenue type of deal and as far as gameplay.
Right.
Let's be honest, this girl's a shooter, man.
Yeah, she is. I feel like it's the corporations putting all of the pressure on her by using her as an example.
Right.
It
So
could be that.
with her being like the darling, all the other superstars in the WNBA are looking at her like, what the fuck did she do?
Right.
What about me?
Right.
Exactly. Like, I've been doing this for years, and now you guys are all paying attention.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I get it to a certain extent that you want to get that recognition, but when I don't want to hear them crying, if they run her out the league, I don't want to hear y'all crying about y'all not making no money.
Right.
Because she's, like, regardless of what she's done, the fact of the matter is she's brought a lot of eyes to the WNBA that wasn't there before, and they might be annoying. You know what I mean? Who cares? The weirdest part is it's like a race aspect to it.
It's always that, because that divides us. It's that dumb shit, that small-minded thinking that we're in this together. There's nothing you can do. It can't wash off, and you can't add to it.
Right.
You can toast it, and you can bleach it, but it doesn't change it.
Right.
You dig? So let's just go the harmoniousness of it all.
Right.
The pureness, the organicness of it all, dude.
Right.
This motherfucker can play.
She can play, and let her play. She's a rookie, so of course she's not gonna be Michael Jordan just yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what a lot of people are expecting her. And then when she doesn't do it, I see a lot of comments like, she only had 14 points. I'm like, she's a rookie. Like, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just leave her the fuck alone. You know what I mean? And then what pisses me off the most is like the other women in the WNBA just keep like, I don't mind the rough play, you know what I mean? A nice forearm shiver. Chippy, that's cool with me. I don't, like, you can get your weight up. If you're Caitlin Clark, get your fucking weight up. But like, when after the game, you get on social media and start saying, what does she really do? And blah, blah, blah. It's like, just, y'all making yourselves look bad. You're making the WNBA hard to give a shit about. It was already hard to give a shit about.
I was just getting ready to go there because episode 3, 4 that we recorded, I want to say we brought up the aspects of the WNBA, and both of y'all had y'all's both viewpoint on it. Me, myself, same as it was then. It's not the excitement part for me. It's the fact of the pace of the game. Basketball's already a fast-paced game to keep up with. It's a transitional game, back and forth, back and forth. But if you slow that process down, it's hard to watch for me.
Right.
And that's what the WNBA has had all of these years prior to now.
Right.
I watched a couple of those Iowa games. Those games went just as fast as any other game.
They were exciting.
And I'm like, wow, there is a lot of transition going on here, a lot of back and forth, a lot of good shots, a lot of good quality shots.
Right.
So with that being said, I'm now waiting to see if she can carry that out, because there's a difference between college and any professional sport.
Right.
Football, baseball, basketball included. So for her to transition and do good, yes, we're waiting on something to happen to where, see, we got our money's worth, or see, she ain't shit.
She just dropped 30 yesterday.
Yeah.
She dropped 30 and 7 threes.
Okay.
So she was cooking. 7 threes. She was cooking. But
that shit's hard, bro.
They was playing against a bad team, but she got a bad team too. So
and the percentage doesn't guarantee the team against you or with you on how you're going to play.
Exactly.
That doesn't say, oh, well, I'm playing a shitty team. I'm going to have, well, it kind of dictates a bit, but.
I think like the racial aspect of it started whenever Mrs. Biden, President Biden's wife, invited both of them to the White House even though Iowa lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't like that.
So that kind of started the whole, why they invite these girls when they were the runners up, which has never been done.
And that all goes back to the participation medal. Everybody's looking for that medal.
But follow me though. Follow me on what I'm saying about the racial aspect of it. They target her or her team. You know what I mean? That was the beginning of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's they're trying to paint her as America's great white hope. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though she's not doing that. That's just people, watching, labeling her kind of like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't like when Jill Biden did that shit, because it's if you lost, you don't get to come in like Phil was saying. You don't get no participation trophy. Sit your ass down. But that's not her fault that she did that. So
that she got invited.
Right.
And then they turn that and spin that and create a new narrative out of it.
Right. And then on top of that, you have Ice Cube inviting her to play in the Big Three with a $5 million contract or whatever the case may be.
Okay, that's a good marketing
for the WNBA. Exactly. So but all I'm saying is just this girl playing is causing a ruckus that is a good thing, but it's also turning into a bad thing.
That's what happens though, Wax.
And that's all I'm saying. And you have different aspects from rookies to senior players and all of that stuff, and race involved with it and everything else.
Right.
I just want the players to just don't fumble the bag. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like her, you ain't gotta love her, but don't come out talking shit, being catty and all of that shit. Because when you look at Wemby, right? When Wemby came into the league, he had the same hype as her. You know what I mean? But you didn't hear the NBA players coming out like he ain't that good.
Right.
What does he do? He's just 7'5". They didn't come out talking shit on him. Now they played him hard, and his team wasn't that good, and nobody judged him for that. They just seemed like, oh, he balled out this year on a bad team.
But they let him develop.
You know what I right there, key factor.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to let you develop because it's not about what you are right now.
Right.
The NBA sees what you're gonna be.
Right.
That they know that, okay, soon as I piss this motherfucker off in the right way, he's gonna react.
Right.
So if I get this motherfucker ready, as far as the team that he plays for, everybody else that doubted him is gonna be sitting in the motherfucking hating section. Because at this point, I was a rookie. I was fucking 19 years old coming into the league, playing with grown-ass adults that's been here forever, that know how the system goes. I'm green. Of course it's going to be this way.
Right.
Give me about 3 years.
Yeah.
And when he gets that 3 years... Now listen,
I've
been quiet, gentlemen.
He already won the Rookie of the Year.
Yes, he did. I've been very quiet as a San Antonio Spurs fan.
And probably should have won Defensive Player of the Year.
I agree. Because that motherfucker was up there like, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, and give that to me. But here's the thing about it. I've been quiet, gentlemen. You know me as a braggadocious motherfucker.
Facts.
Why? Because I can't talk right now. I have zero to talk about. My team isn't in the front runner position.
You have a lot to talk about, but you also don't have a lot to talk about.
You know, I can talk about how great he's doing, but that's like being the tallest in the smallest class. You dig what I'm saying? It's no match. So with that being said, it's like I'm not going to talk about the positive aspects of my team because they're not winning right now.
Right.
I got a Ferrari, but the whole front end is wrecked. At that point, it's nothing really special to talk about.
Right.
Give me 2 years.
Right.
And I'm talking about after this season, I'm going to be running my fucking shit.
Which I don't blame you.
Because they're going to build around that motherfucker and they're going to create a dynasty.
And it could be the same thing with Caitlin Clark, getting back to that. Like, she just needs... Like, think, she got picked first because she was on a bad... The team was bad.
Right.
So, she's on a bad team. So... You know, and she's still balling. So, you know, I want the WNBA to do well. Like, I want them to.
I do too.
So I can stop hearing them fucking cry about how much money they ain't making.
There you go, man.
I'm tired of
Let
hearing
them
that
girls
shit.
make their money,
I
man.
want them to. Please make some money. So you can shut the fuck up. Because I'm tired of hearing y'all crying, but we don't make what the NBA. Well, y'all league loses money every year.
Not to mention the NBA puts on an event. It's not a show, it's an event. An event is bigger than a series, y'all. An event happens once in a while. But as far as the NBA, night after night after night after night, because they're all fucking seasoned vets sprinkled with some rookies, and they're teaching the rookies in order to get out here with us, you got to go through the process.
Right. And it took them a while to get there. You know what I'm saying? The NBA didn't get like this overnight. Like, before Magic and Bird got to the NBA, that shit wasn't popping like that.
Facts.
It was baseball, football, and then basketball. Then Magic and Bird came in, then Jordan, and Jordan took it to a whole nother level.
I love the fact that you brought Magic and Bird into it because Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are kind of just like Magic and Bird. But they just need to let it go and let it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stop pointing out all the negative parts of it and just enjoy the positive parts.
Right.
And let the money pile up.
I mean, you know how many little girls are trying to be Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just let it go and stop criticizing them. Let them grow.
Right.
And
you're always going to have that color barrier because they have nobody out here looking colorless. They don't want to see it as that because at that point,
my mind with that. You blew my mind with that one.
Because they would have to look at it at that aspect. And then at that aspect, that's how God created us to do it. He wants us to be, as far as loving thy neighbor, that's real.
Right.
That's a serious thing. So if we fuck around and do some shit like that, then we're rebuilding this motherfucker again.
Right.
All the shit that's negative that we're tearing down. No, I love you. Despite the fact that you don't look like me, your nose isn't like mine, your mind and ideas aren't like mine, I still love you. Despite all of that.
Right.
But if we fuck around and do that, then it might change some shit for the good. So.
Right. And it's all, and to me it's natural for white people to see somebody that looks like them and
they
support
can identify
that person.
to them.
You know what I mean? Because I know when I watch Family Feud, I root for the black family every goddamn time. And when there's two black families, I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh shit.
He was like, I vote for the Mexican family. We ain't in this shit.
I'm like, who do I pick now? But you know what I mean? Like, so it's nothing, to me, it's nothing wrong that white people like Caitlin Clark as much as they do, because that's just a natural fucking thing. But that doesn't mean because they like her so much that you gotta hate her. Right. That's foolishness. And on the flip side of that, like, white people, y'all need to stop fucking hating on Angel Reese and let her be what she wants to be. It's a lot of bullshit going around. Like, just let these women play, let them make some money, so they can shut the fuck up. So they can, you know what I mean, get paid.
And shut the fuck up.
And shut the fuck up about it. Because once they get paid, they'll shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I don't know. And listen, we got more women watchers than men watchers. So, ladies, if y'all want to scratch his eyes out, he lives at 432 Rutler Road.
Hell yeah. No, just let them come together so they can build and everybody can get along. And
that's the dopest aspect,
we can show the world, you know, that black and white and brown and whoever else can get together and get along.
Right.
Like, let's do this shit for the children and our kids. You know what I mean?
That's what people don't think about.
Exactly.
The next generation's up, and it's almost like that's what you have to think about because they're up next. Mm-hmm. So if they see shit, they do shit. I got a saying I like to say, when you're surrounded by clowns, be prepared for the juggle. Mm-hmm. Rain of knowledge on you people, see the truth in my puddles. So with that being said, it's almost like when you do shitty games, you get shitty prizes. Right. And people don't give a fuck about that no more. They're just worried about their portion in it. They're not looking at the next person on how it's affecting them. Caitlin Clark probably cries about her greatness. At the same time, so does that other young lady, because she's not being held up at the standard that Caitlin is. Right. So for that, it's almost like celebrate them both. Exactly. They're dope and they're turning the fucking tides on future in women's basketball. Right. Like, there was a time where women's basketball wasn't even seen as a thing. So now they have it to this point to where they're finally getting what they're just due. Right. If they just figure out how to make the deals as far as the money aspect and the notoriety and just move forward like the men's NBA.
Right. Just learn how to take one for the team. Like, everything's not going to be, just because you're not getting this praise doesn't mean you're not good. It just means that it comes back down to marketing. Like, if people are watching because of this girl, of course they're going to market her more than you, because you're not bringing in the same amount of people that she is. It's just marketing. Like, you go where you go, follow the money. When the money's coming this way and they want to see her, then damn it, you're going to get as much as her as you can see.
And then when you play her, play your best game.
Right. Shut her down.
See you at your
best.
Right.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? Not no dirty shots, but you know what I mean? Like, beat her. And then you make a name for yourself, being the one that
slayed the giant.
Exactly.
Daniel did it when he was in the Lions Den. Now, granted, they didn't have Facebook apps, because I guarantee you they had a bunch of people up there doing this shit when Daniel was up at the damn, you know what I mean, up there fighting Goliath and shit. He'd have been like, now, I'm telling you, I got something for your ass. All right, cool. He went right back out to the donkey and shit. That nigga was like, let me go to my donkey. That boy went out to the donkey, grabbed his slingshot, grabbed one of them sharp rocks, them jagged rocks, held that joint back and was like, clack.
Niggas would have been like, man, this shit was fixed. And Goliath took the fall for some extra silver. The fix was in.
Goliath would have been sitting up there talking about, I like to say, shout out to my, and he'd have had that Andre the Giant voice. I like to say, like he was underwater. I like to say the shout out to little Goliath. He'd have said, my wife, who always believed in me, next time his ass is mine.
Then he goes home and counts his gold rubies and shit like,
Somebody from back then sees it and they're like, it's fixed the whole time and shit. Daniel was shaking Goliath's head and shit. Like, he was all bites.
Right.
Damn.
David and Goliath. But
David.
Damn.
It was Daniel and Elias that did David and
Yeah, I mixed them both.
mixed them both. Well, that's what it is.
it is.
It's gonna be like a janky promoter like Don King from back in the day. Like, David Goliath, the best fight you'll ever see. Wait till David comes in here. He's gonna fall in 3.
David's up there and shit doing his finger stretches and shit. David's up there with that damn slingshot and shit, just showing off and shit for the crowd, hitting low, like old fashioned low, like wooden cups and shit, poking holes in
Be
them.
old boy like Rocky Balboa. What was his name?
It was fucking
What was that nigga's name on Rocky Five?
it was
Union
Duke,
King got
George Washington Duke.
George Washington Duke. It was like, Goliath, David's gonna beat you. You can't beat him. You can't beat him.
He's gonna be, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to destroy you. You know he's gonna talk like Louis Gossett Jr. from the Enemy Mines. And he was underwater. I will destroy you. He picked up like somebody out of the crowd and bit his head off just to prove to the point that he didn't give a fuck.
And then took the fall.
Speaking of Rocky, I was gonna say, did you guys see Adrien Broner get put on his ass again?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That motherfucker always talking shit and losing, man.
He talks the biggest shit, and it almost makes you want to like root for him, kind of.
Right.
But then he gets humbled in the ring every time he fights, and you know.
Did you say he got his new?
His tooth knocked out. They was looking for his shit on the canvas, man. Like, and it was like kind of like a no-name dude who just like wanted to fight.
Well, he made a name for himself now.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm the nigga that knocked out Adrien Broner. Didn't you say something about this last week about cracking the seal? I think you need to tell the viewers at home a little bit more in depth of what you meant about cracking the seal and how that means as far as a boxer's concerned. But don't say a mother bleaking word until they do 3 things, Wax. That's like, share, and subscribe. And if you got any sense in you about what we're talking about, leave a comment on the clickety-clack. Go ahead and push them buttons in and those number buttons and tell us how you feel about this. But go ahead, Wax.
Nah, I was just gonna say, man, from last week we were talking about boxing and the Bronze Bomber getting knocked out again. Or like, you know, like knocked out pretty much.
Right.
Like, once you get like 1 or 2 concussions, it becomes easier to get knocked out or to get disoriented by getting punched.
Right.
So that's what I meant by breaking the seal. Like,
It's like a ripple effect.
almost, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So do you feel like when you're training and you're sparring and you're going through your changes as you fought a boxer, as if you're saying that the boxer is basically more vulnerable to a head punch, they're training in that aspect to be able to knock you out quicker because now I've seen the secret to that motherfucker's recipe.
Yeah, I mean,
He got a weak
I wasn't
jaw.
saying that, but that's a great point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if the whole world seen you get knocked out a couple
and
different
how
times.
it happened.
Plus, ain't nobody seen the ones that were behind the scenes, like just when you were just sparring with like different guys. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know, man. I just feel like he should probably retire now and become a celebrity boxer.
What's his next step? Like Dancing with the Stars?
I think he's well past that. He should have won a couple fights. That he's not even certified to be on Love and Hip Hop.
So with that being said, shout out to everybody in the DWI circle, everybody that was able to make this possible, Bees, Spools. Shout out to everybody that's watching at home, Mr. Snakes, my boy E, Loomis. Shout out to Nuts. You know what I mean?
Big shout out to Miss Karen. We had a great conversation over the weekend.
Nice.
And I told her I'd give her a shout out because she watches.
No doubt.
Shout out Miss
all
Karen.
your people at work.
Better believe it.
All my
Everybody at
people,
work.
Gino up at Preston Dodge, making it happen up there.
Neil McDonald too. We chopped it up with Neil at the car cruise. He had a lot of shit going on with Second Ave.
All the OGs,
Tuned in,
man.
My family, my sis, Shonda.
Oh man,
you know what I
Dimples.
mean? Yeah.
Shout out
to
them.
Sam.
Hitting her with the dimple shit. You feel me? me?
Kels, I mean, y'all holding it down. So.
Holding it down. Mark, you know what I mean? Keep watching, man. He's always up there showing that he's watching. Everybody, man. We got a lot of love, man. We can't even name everybody.
Right.
My boy Leroy from work, man. Shout out everybody, man.
Shout out Trust. Shout out Steph.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody that's tuned in. Bert, Calvin, everybody.
Everybody, the whole crew, the whole clique, Dookie, you know what I mean? Jig, everybody, man. You know what I mean? We love y'all. We sending shots out, good energy. My brother, Boo. This episode goes out to everybody that's watching at home, man. That just loves the show. Shout out to the little ones, Joey and Cayman, you know what I mean? So make sure you tune in and show everybody love, man. So, you know, we want to promote love. Mike Pope, everybody, man, you know what I mean? Everybody out there that's doing big things, man. You know what I mean? Keep watching, keep tuning in, and we'll keep trying to bring it to you live and in full effect. So with that being said, we came, we saw, we delivered. Now, we're going to come back at you same time, same location, different material. Peace.
Peace.